afternoon and welcome to the second leg of Nordic Age Group Championships this afternoon. I'm going to present the head referees, Mrs. Il Madras and Mr. Rune Korbo. And the starter will be Elon Huske. My name is Morten and I'll be your speaker for this second leg of this competition. Thank you.
Skulle marschera ut här. Det är bara blossa. Det är bra och just angera alltså. Är det bättre till?
Youth Championships. We are just about to introduce heat number 1 in this first event, which is the 400 meters IM for women. Only 3 swimmers in this first heat. 1 from the Faroe Islands, 1 from Sweden and 1 from Finland. The girls 400 meters IM.
Landet därifrån.
So the first 100 meters in the 109, 109.2 for the Swedish girl. Normally that will give a time of just around the 5 minutes. But she has an entry time of 5:21. So we assume that her backstroke or maybe breaststroke is not as strong as her fly. But we'll see. So obviously, if she did a time just over the 5 minutes, it would surely be a medal for Elise Öberg. She has a quite solid backstroke as well, so this will be quite interesting to see what she can do in the breaststroke. So just around 118 in the back. So with an entry time of 5:21, Elise Öberg. Strong breaststroke as well. So if things don't go horribly wrong for her, we look at a big improvement here, and surely someone who is contending for a medal. But all depends on her freestyle. Can she back up her 109, which she did in the fly? Looking a little bit tired now. Looks as if her freestyle probably is her weakest stroke. Let's see if she can pick it up a little bit here on the last 50. Five 12.8, and the Swedish team is quite happy about that time. So 5:12.8 is 3/100ths of a second faster than the third fastest entry time. So it's going to be quite interesting to see if that is sufficient for a medal for Elise Öberg from Sweden.
Skulle du gang i morgen? Skal se noen i morgen?
go. Kolega, to jest långt för
On leg number 2, Johan Andersson from Sweden. On leg number 3, Victoria Howard Allison from Denmark.
So hit number 2. It's going to be quite interesting to see if they can match Elisa Öberg's time from the first heat. 5:12.8.
Ja, ik voor dus maar spiet dan. Zeg dan. En dan zoest die komt dan. Dan zoest die komt dan. Dan zoest die komt dan maar, dan zoest die
So we are on the way with the second heat. And it is Victoria Pallesen of Denmark which opens fastest. But we have seen in so many events here that often a fast opening doesn't pay off all the time. But with an entry time almost 10 seconds faster than the rest, we would expect her to take the lead right away. She's out in 1:10, so actually a little bit slower than Elisa Öberg from the heat 1. So we'll see what Victoria can do here in the backstroke, if she can match the sweep. Quite interesting development there. Almost identical the first 200 meters. So this is going to be determined in the back half. Is Victoria a stronger breaststroker freestyler than Elise from the first heat? We will see. So Victoria looks to be a little bit ahead of the Swede from the first heat. So the battle here for second and third, and it is between Andersson of Sweden and Eckhard of Denmark, but also Öberg from heat number 1. So it's going to be quite interesting to see if Elise from heat 1 takes the silver medal. It surely looks like it from here. But Pallesen proves to be too strong, and she will take the gold medal this time, somewhat over her personal best time by 4 seconds. But how about second and third? Whoa. So it is Swedish second and third place. Elise Öberg from heat 1 takes second place, and Johan Andersson takes third. And we move on to the boys 400 IM. 3 swimmers again in the first heat. Estonia, Marcus Arm, Alexander Amosenkov, also Estonia, and Rani Jakobsen from the Faroe Islands in lane 4. Heat number 1, boys 400 IM.
Nej, jag köper ettan. Det är bäst att ta till komma. Exakt komma bara till rund och jag på fire. Och så blir det.
So as we often see in these longer events, it's a big difference between the strongest swimmer and the rest. But Alexander Amosenkov of Estonia taking the lead. First 200 in 2:25.6 seconds. Coming up to the breaststroke leg now, and this is such an important leg. A good breaststroke can gain so much in the 400 IM.
Je zie nu dat hij hier aan die komt. Zie je nu dat nummer in mars. Ja.
Now we are ready for the march for the second heat of 400 meter medley. Second heat on lane 2, Erik Stensson, Sweden. On lane 3, Lukas Ströbeck, Denmark. On lane 4, Jesper Lindsen, Finland. On lane 5, Will Netslave, Korea.
So the second heat of the boys 400 IM. focus on lane 2, 3 and 4, Sweden, Denmark and Finland. Obviously the locals would like to see lane number 5 matching them. The Swedish swimmer in a really good opening 50, 28.7 seconds. What we've seen so many times is not all about the first leg. First at 100 meters, 103.5. It extends on Sverige. 105.06 from Denmark, Lukas Strøbæk. Backstroke, and the Danish swimmer straight away shows his strength and is already now taking the lead. Coming into the crucial breaststroke now. Danish swimmer looks quite strong in the breaststroke as well. He's not going to let this slip out of his grasp. The Finnish swimmer chasing down the Swede. There's probably more competition. It's a fight over the silver medal now. But the Faroese guy not totally out of it. Lane 5 is keeping up with the Finnish swimmer. Looks like Eric from Sweden proves to be a little bit too strong for the Finnish swimmer, at least in the breaststroke. So the second place so far secure for Sweden. But the Danish swimmer turning way ahead of the rest. Seven seconds is impossible to catch up. Will be exciting to see this last 100. Jesper von Finland looks to be cruising now. He's gaining on the Swede. So this fight is not over by all means. He's gained at least 2 seconds in this first 50. While the Swede was breathing away from the Finnish swimmer. Now he can see him and now he starts his kick. This is going all the way to the end. Did he leave it too late? Still a meter in it. It will be close at the finish. The Dane 4:40.6 seconds. So it's a personal best time with 3 seconds. The Swedish swimmer did hang on to his silver medal. Just under a second lead. with Huen Lave, the Faroe swimmer, 5:02, just over a second off his PB.
Yeah, welcome to the first medal ceremony this afternoon. Medals will be handed by Anders Vedder from Denmark. And number 3, bronze winner in the Nordic Age Group Championships from Sweden, Johanna Andersson. And the silver medal.
All of these 3 girls born in 2002, 15 years of age. Johanna Andersson 5:13, Elisa Öberg 5:12, and Victoria Pallesen 5:06.43 seconds. It's an interesting story with Victoria Pallesen. Her father was worked as a coach here in the Faroe Islands back in the 1980s. So now she's here for the first time, winning a gold medal for Denmark and for her family. Så vi står her med guldvinderen i 400 medley. Vi tager den på dansk, fordi nu kører jeg bare for jer. Se, tilbage i 80'erne, der var der en ung mand, der var træner i Fuglefjord. Kan du huske ham? Ved du, hvem det er?
Nej.
Din far. Og så står du her. Er det den første gang på Færøerne?
Ja, det er det.
Så med en guldmedalje i 400 medley?
Ja, det betyder meget for mig.
Ja. Jeg tror, du var måske ikke helt tilfreds med tiden.
Nej, det er jeg ikke. Men ja, jeg følte faktisk nede i vandet, at det gik meget godt. Men ja, jeg er glad for medaljen.
Ja, det er så det kører for jer. Altså, I har svømmet rigtig stærkt, og I vinder begge de 2 første løb her til aften. Hvad snakker I om i pausen her i dag? Har I haft tid til at snakke? Jeg ved, at der var ikke ret lang pause, men I havde et rigtig godt afsnit her til i morges.
Ja, vi har bestemt haft et rigtig godt afsnit. I pausen der havde vi ikke rigtig tid til at snakke. Vi spiste, og så gik vi tilbage og fik slappet af så lang tid, som vi kunne. Men vi ved alle sammen godt, at vi har haft et godt afsnit.
Hvilke andre løb har du her til stævnet?
I morgen har jeg 200 medley og en 4x200 crawl holdkap.
Okay. Hvad kunne du have gjort anderledes på den her 400 medley? Altså, hvad var det lige præcis, der hang lidt?
Min fly var rigtig god. Der var jeg hurtig uden jeg plejer, men min bryst og crawl, det var bare langsommere, end jeg plejer. Og så, ja, sådan er det bare.
Følte du dig lidt truet, da du så tiden i første heat på den svenske pige, efter de første 200 meter?
Altså, jeg så godt heatet, jeg synes, hun så rigtig hurtig ud. Da hun slog ind, så vidste jeg ikke helt, om det var en trussel, fordi at, altså, min PR den er jo 5.02, og hun gik vist 5.12 eller noget, så jeg vidste ikke.
Ja, altså jeg kan afsløre, at ved 200 meter, der var hun pænt stykke foran dig. Altså, men hun er en meget god rygcrawler. Men så selvom du er utilfreds med din brystsvømning, så slog du den der.
Ja, det er jeg også glad for, men ja.
Men tillykke, Victoria, og hils til far.
Tusind tak, det skal jeg gøre.
Yeah. So Victoria Pallesen, as I said earlier, her father was a coach here in the Faroe Islands back in the 80s. Now he's a coach for the Danish team and coaching in Aalborg, where we have Mia Nilsson and Victor Bromer, and well, it's a really, really strong team. The boys medley also won by a Dane, Lukas Strøbæk. This Danish national anthem being played a lot today. ...400 medley. Ja. 44,6. Er du fornøjet med den tid?
Jeg er helt tilfreds. Altså, løbet sad lige i skabet. Alt lykkedes, vil jeg sige.
Du er forsigtig i din fly, og så har du en meget stærk rygcrawl. Var du klar over, at svenskeren var lidt sværere end dig i rygcrawl?
Altså, det ved jeg ikke, men jeg er vant til at ligge bagerst i feltet i fly. Det er min svageste stilart af de 4.
Jeg lad mærke til det. Det var det samme for pigerne, at Victoria, hun er ikke så stærk i fly. Men hendes rygcrawl, bryst og crawl er en del stærkere end de andre piger. Men hvordan er det ellers? Har du ellers svømmet andre løb? Jeg har ikke set dig i morges.
Ja, i morges der havde jeg 2 bryst og 100 ryg i holdkampen.
Okay, ja. Det er rigtigt nok. Hvad har du ellers? Det går ud for, at du svømmer 2 medley også?
Ja, selvfølgelig 2 medley, og så de 2 andre holdkamper der.
Tillykke, og held og lykke med resten af stævnet.
Tusind tak.
We move on to event number 13, 200 freestyle for women. So Lukas Strøbæk from Denmark, quite satisfied with his time. It's a personal best time with 3 seconds, so of course he's satisfied. Very good swim. He's very cautious in the fly, and he said normally he's a little bit behind the rest of the guys in the first 100, not doing too much in the fly, and we could see that only after 50 meters backstroke he was in the lead. So it's not all about the first 50 or the first 100. It's about saving your energy for the second half. 200 freestyle for girls. We're on the way with a Finnish, an Icelandic girl, and 2 Faroese girls. Turning first at the 50, the silver medalist from the 800 freestyle, Adele Palsson from Iceland. Finland. We go straight to heat number 2. There are 3 heats in this event 13 200 freestyle for women. In this heat, as it is so often a potential medal contender, since there's not such a big difference between the fastest entries here in heat 2 compared to heat 3. There's only 3 seconds in it from the first place fastest entry time and to this heat, number 2. And as we know, that's not so much in age group swimming. So with these girls ranging from 2:11 to 2:16 in entry times, you would expect them to open just around the 31 seconds. .6 out here in lane 5. Helena Heinlo of Estonia. First at 100 meters, Swedish Linnea Englund, 104.8, and they're clearly in the lead. .139. Probably not going to swim PB. Going to get a little bit over to 13.2 seconds. That's probably not going to be enough for a medal, not today. But, well, you never know.
Nordic from Estonia. And lane number 3, William Moslund Larsen, Denmark. Number 4, Aya Modin Thomsen, Denmark. Lane number 5, Enfer Bergström, Sweden. And lane number 6, Kaja Liis Pomak, Estonia.
So heat number 3, presumably the fastest heat. Lane 1, the gold medal winner from the 800 meters this morning, Josefin Mikkelsen of Sweden. Let's see what she has left in the tank for this, what is a sprint for her, 200 meter. Her entry time 2:11.7 seconds. Bit off the pace of lane 3, Mille Lausen of Denmark, 2:08.8. But it was Mikkelsen of Sweden turning first at the 50. And let's see if she has the endurance to keep up with that pace. Obviously, she's in good shape, winning the 800 this morning. And she still looks very strong, turning first at the 100 at 1:03.3. Surely her stamina is going to take her home to a new PB. But will it be enough? The back half speed of the Danes. You already see it now. Lausen of Denmark. Edging slightly ahead now. There was almost nothing in it. A very exciting finish on this race. Who has got it? It's still the Swede. Mikkelsen just ahead by 1/10 of a second. This one is going to be all about the touch. Who is good or lucky at the finish? The harder I train, the luckier I get. We'll see who has been training this this finish here. It looks to be the Swedish swimmer from lane 1, and it is 2:09.82 seconds. It's a great double for Josefine Mikkelsen, winning 2 gold medals for Sweden today.
Yes, I want to welcome you to event number 14. It is 200 freestyle for men. Heat number 1 on lane 1. Gregory Krax, Estonia. Lane 2. Johan Lundskärkan, Faroe. On lane 3. Anton Mullari, Sweden. Lane 4. Gabriel Henkel, Sweden. On lane 5. Theo Schmidbalu. And on lane 6. Bardal E. Reinsvold, Faroe.
First heat of 2, boys 200 freestyle. The fastest entry time, the Swedish Anton Milleri, 2:03.1. With a slight improvement, and you could see a medal winner here in the first heat, as we have seen for the girls at least 2 times. It is Swedish Anton who opens this 228.39 seconds. And he looks as if he has the stamina to keep that pace, edging away from the rest, turning at 58.7. If he can keep this pace, we're looking at a time under 2 minutes, and that would be very interesting, because that could give him a medal. Falling a little bit off the pace now, 1:31.0, so that opening proved to be a little bit too tough for Anton. So right now it's all about just staying ahead, as Gabriel Henkel, his Swedish teammate, challenging him for this heat win now, looking much stronger in the last 50. 15 meters to go. And it is going to be Gabriel Henkel. Anton's opening proving to be too hard. 2:02.24 for Henkel, with an entry time of 2:03.48. So I'm sure he's happy about that. Also Anton with a tiny improvement on his time, 1/10 of a second. So I guess the Swedish team is okay with that time. We move on to the second heat. The favorite, Kristoffer Andersen, the champion from this morning's 1500 meter. Will he do as Josefin Mikkelsen of Sweden did, the winner of the 800 and now also the 200? His strongest competitor on paper is Oskar Lindholm, also from Denmark. The boys 200 freestyle fastest heat. Will it be Kristoffer Andersen against the rest? We will see. As we often see from a 1500 meter swimmer, he doesn't have the best of the start. As Lindholm had the lead there the first 25 meters, but Kristoffer Andersen edging ahead now.
We want in this corner, Mille from Denmark. Maja from Denmark and Josefine from Sweden to be ready for medals.
Obviously, I mixed those two up. It is, of course, Lindholm who won the 1500 this morning. I apologize for that. It is Andersen and Lindholm dueling it out for this 200 meter. It's going to be down to the last 25 meters. How much did that 1500 cost him, Oskar Lindholm? He's falling off a little bit off the pace. And Andersen seems to have this one. 1:58.61 with Lindholm in 2:00.28. So a gold and a silver for Oskar Lindholm. Christopher Andersen takes the gold. Just over his PB by 0.3 seconds.
Now we make ready for medal ceremony for the 200 freestyle for women. Welcome to the medal ceremony of the 200 freestyle for women. The medals will be handed by the Cordial, one of the head referees of this competition. And the bronze medal, third place, goes to Ville Olsson, Denmark. The silver medal goes to Maja Thompson, Denmark. And Nordic age group champion, gold medal goes to Josefine, Sweden. And now we make ready for the medals for men's 200 freestyle.
So I'm here with the gold medal winner in the girls 200 freestyle. So first 800 this morning, and now 2:09 in the 200 freestyle. Are you satisfied with that time?
Ja, jag är jättenöjd. Jag trodde aldrig jag skulle gå under 2:10, men ja, jag ville göra ett bra lopp nu för 800 och slå personligt rekord. Så jag körde bara, jag hade ytterbanan så jag försökte bara.
Yeah, I could see that. I mean, you were turning already as number one after the 50 meters. I was a little bit surprised. I was expecting you maybe to have a shot at the last 50, being an 800 meter swimmer. I was a little bit surprised by your speed. So you are really in good shape now. Congratulations. I guess you have the 400 meters tomorrow.
Ja, 400 imorgon och lagkapp 4 gånger 200 meter.
And I guess we can expect a really fast 400 after seeing what we have seen today. Best of luck to you.
Tack så mycket.
So Josefine Mikkelsen, very happy about her time. She never, I mean, she couldn't even have dreamt about going under 2:10. Her personal best time prior to this was 2:11.77 seconds, and taken into considerations that 7 hours ago she won the 800 meters. So that girl is really in good shape. 2:09.82 seconds. Boys 200 medal ceremony. This one going to Denmark.
Silver medal number 2 goes to Oscar Lindholm, Denmark.
Sweden's Gabriel Henkel taking third. Oscar Lindholm, the 1500 champion, taking silver. And Christopher Andersen, gold medal, 1:58.61 seconds.
The gold medal goes to Christopher Andersen, Denmark.
Jeg står her med guldmedaljevinderen, 200 fri. Christoffer, du ser ikke helt fornøjet ud. Var du lidt utilfreds med tiden?
Så var langsommere end DM, så ja.
Ja, og den eneste udfordring, du får, det er Oscar. Blev du lidt nervøs, eller var der styr på den?
Der var styr på den. Jeg havde den fra starten, men ja.
Du har bare ikke den der hurtige tid der lige nu? Nej. Hvad har du ellers af løb her til stævnet?
Jeg har 400 fri og 4x200 holdkamp.
Okay, så 400 fri i morgen. Det bliver selvfølgelig en hård kamp. Jeg går ud for, at det er igen dig og Oscar.
Ja. Det er mig mod Oscar.
Held og lykke med det.
Mange tak.
So Christopher Andersen not really satisfied with his 200-meter time, but he felt he had it under control. So the gold, I mean, it was all about winning this event.
100-meter backstroke for women. In the first heat, on lane 1, Iris Trajal, Estonia. On lane 2, Sofia Krivukova, Estonia. On lane 3, Laura Lise Valdemar, Estonia.
So we moved on to event number 15. It's the girls 100 backstroke. Again, only 2 heats. In this first heat, we have 3 Estonian girls on lane 1, 2, and 3. Then the Danish Clara Andersen, and on lane 5, the Faroese Brynhild Johannessen. It's quite interesting to see Clara Andersen, the Danish girl, in lane 4. She's the champion from this morning's 200 meters breaststroke, so it's not quite natural to see the breaststrokers do backstroke. But then again, this is age group swimming, and Rikke Møller Pedersen, the world record holder in 200 breaststroke, also had a pretty good backstroke when she was a age group swimmer. So maybe there is more to this relation between Clara and Rikke than Clara is actually realizing. So first heat won in 1:08.02 seconds by Estonia's Laura Valtma. She had an entry time of 1:07.7 seconds, so just 0.3 seconds off her entry time. Heat number 2, and a little bit faster entry times in this one, with Mia Pentti of Finland, the clear favorite, with an entry time of 1:03.71 seconds, which is quite fast for a 15-year-old. It will be exciting to see if she can improve on that time.
Filippa Sterry, Sweden. On lane number 2, Elise Öberg, Sweden. Lane number 3.
Lane 1, Filippa Sterling of Sweden. Elisa Öberg of Sweden in lane 2. Mia Pentti, the Finnish backstroker, on lane 3. Caroline Sørensen of Denmark in 4. Melanie Egertsen of Denmark in lane 5. And Katrin Hansalu of Estonia in lane 6. 4 seconds separating the fastest and the last entry time in this heat. Will this be a gold medal for Finland? I know they were hoping for a gold medal this morning in the girls 200 fly, but Sweden took that away from them.
Now we make ready for event 16, and you want the swimmers for the first team to be ready for marks.
Mia clearly in the lead at the turn, almost a full second ahead of the rest. 31.6 seconds of the first 50. Nobody's going to catch her in this heat. She's too strong. I stand corrected. She died off a lot in the last 15 meters. And lane 4, Caroline Sørensen of Denmark taking it. 1:05.41 seconds to Finland's 1:05.6 seconds. Again proving that the opening speed, that opening 50, is so crucial for that last 25 meters. You open too hard and you do pay for it.
Now we welcome event number 16 on the backstroke. Heat number 1 on lane 1.
We move on to the boys. Backstroke, also 2 heats. 2 Estonians, 3 Estonians here in the first heat. A Swede and 1 local boy from the Faroe Islands.
On lane 4, Mihail Rudnoy, Estonia.
commentator or the speaker having difficulties pronouncing the Priblutne last name of the lane 4 swimmer from Estonia. We apologize for any pronunciation. It's sometimes a little bit difficult with swimmers from so many countries. This first heat dominated by the Swede in lane 3, 102.12 second. Simon Fröde of Sweden, personal or 100 of a second faster than his entry time. A PB is a PB. Will be exciting to see if it will be enough for a medal. 102.12 according to the entry times. It should not, but we have seen that the kids are a little bit tired this evening, so some of them falling off their pace. Gold and silver should be between Niklas Petersen of Denmark and Alex Atiainen of Estonia, but we'll have to wait and see. Heat number 2, boys 100 backstroke. So the fastest team in heat, fastest time in heat number 1 is just 1 second, or just over 1 second off the pace of the third fastest entry time. So it's going to be exciting to see the development in this heat. Lane number 4, Alex Atiainen of Estonia getting a really bad start here and is quite far behind Östman Petersen of Denmark. We expected the Estonian to be in the lead or at least in second position after the first 50, but that is not the case. He's off the pace and is in 4th place. The Dane turning in 28.7 second and cruising away from the rest of the heat. Looks like Danish 1-2 in this heat. If not, the Estonian can do something here in the last 15 meters. Is down to the touch and he does get just outside. 58.8 second goes to Denmark. And the second place with Estonia taking the bronze in 1:00.26. The Dane 1:00.22. It is important to be good at the finish, that's for sure.
Can we ask Mr. Osberg from the medal handler? We still miss some of the girls for the medal ceremony of the 100 backstroke. I repeat the names. Elise Öberg, Mia Pentti, Caroline Sørensen. Please come to the medals area.
We move on to the medal ceremony for the girls 100 backstroke. Third place going to Elise Öberg of Sweden, with Mia Pentti taking the surprising silver medal, with being the favorite in this race. Caroline Sørensen taking it in the last 10 meters with 1:05.41. Mia Pentti has an entry time of 1:03.71 seconds.
We welcome swimmers for the medal ceremony of the event 50, 100-meter backstroke for women. Medals will be handed by Erik Forsberg, team leader of the Swedish team and sport director of the Swedish Swimming Federation. And for the medals, number 3 from Sweden, Elise Öberg. And the silver medal, number 2, goes to Finland, Mia Pentti. Nordic age group champion, 2017. And gold medal goes to Caroline Sørensen from Denmark.
Another gold medal for Denmark, with Caroline Sørensen taking the gold in the 100 backstroke. An exciting race where she snapped the gold medal away from Finland in those last meters of the race. Ja, og så står jeg her med guldvinderen i 100 ryg for piger. Caroline, er man lidt overrasket?
Ja, meget.
Så den finske pige var jo hurtigt ude og var tilmeldt i en meget god tid. Hvad var din taktik før det her løb?
Det var nok at komme hurtigt ud, og så holde den på den tredje 50 eller tredje 25 meter, og så hurtigt hjem.
Det lykkedes i hvert fald, selvom den finske pige er en del foran efter 50 meter. Jeg tror, det er 8 tiendedel eller sådan cirka. Men hun betaler hårdt, dyrt for det udlæg der.
Ja.
Det er i hvert fald noget, vi kan lære noget af. Fornuftigt svømmet. Tillykke, Caroline.
Tusind tak.
Og held og lykke med resten af stævnet. Jeg går ud fra, at du har flere løb.
Ja, det har jeg.
Hvilket, om jeg spørger?
Altså, jeg har en holdkap nu her, og så har jeg 200 ryg og 200 medley i morgen.
Så når man vinder 100 meter på den her måde, så har vi vel gode forhåbninger ved 200 meteren.
Ja, det har vi.
Men I skal ikke sælge skinnet før bjørnen er skudt jo.
Tak.
Vi sælger ikke skinnet før bjørnen er skudt.
Nej. Tusind tak.
Welcome to the medal ceremony.
Carolina Sørensen, a little bit surprised to win the 100 backstroke. Of course, very happy about it. And things looking really good for tomorrow's 200 meters back, since she didn't expect to win this 100 meter against a strong Finnish swimmer. She has a relay for the Danish team now in a few minutes, a 4x100 freestyle. So she can add maybe another gold medal to an already impressive gold medal tally for Denmark so far. The boys, 100 back. Again, Denmark on top. Niklas Petersen, 58.8 champion, 58.8 seconds. Denmark taking second place with only 0.04 of a second over Estonia's Alex Hatjainen. (1:00.22) to Alex's 1:00.26. But Niklas Östman Petersen proving much too strong for the rest of the group. 58.80 seconds. So compared to his entry time, just off by 7/100ths of a second. So I assume he is quite happy with it anyway. Står jeg her med guldvinderen i 100 ryg for drenge. Niklas, 58,8. Er det okay?
Ja, det er helt tilfreds. Jeg er meget glad for tiden. Det er ikke lang tid siden, jeg havde svømmet min PR på 58,7. Så jeg er tilfreds, og det var egentlig, hvad jeg kiggede efter.
Og der var i hvert fald aldrig nogen tvivl om guldmedaljen. Jeg går ud fra, at du har 200 ryg i morgen.
Ja, det har jeg. Og jeg glæder mig til at se, hvad jeg kan gå på den. Det bliver meget spændende, så jeg håber, jeg kan i hvert fald komme i nærheden af min personlige rekord.
Har du holdgårdsborg her i aften?
Nej, det har jeg desværre ikke.
Okay, så hviler du fra nu af til den der 200 ryg i morgen. Held og lykke med det.
Jo, tak.
So Niklas Petersen just shy of his personal best time, only 0.07 of a second, but he was very satisfied with the race. He came here to win. His personal best time is very fresh, so he's quite okay by not doing another PP here and just taking the gold medal. Looking forward for tomorrow for his 200 meters backstroke. And he is not doing the 4x100 freestyle, so he can rest from now on. We move on to the shortest and fastest event in swimming, the 50 meters freestyle. The girls start with only 3 swimmers in the first heat. Rebecca Tryggvadottir of the Faroe Islands, Laura Fogh of Denmark, Sigrid Hansen of the Faroe Islands. Rebecca and Laura are breaststrokers, so it'll be interesting to see who of those two is the strongest sprint freestyler. It looks as if the Danish swimmer takes this one. She does 29.65 seconds, with Tryggvadottir just behind, 29.95. Personal best times for both the two first girls there, so I assume they are happy about that swim. We move on to heat number 2 of 3. Some of these girls have just been in swimming the 200 meters freestyle, so it will be quite interesting to see how that influences the results. Lane 1, Elisa Westergaard of Faroe Islands. Lane 2, Emma Uskola, Finland. Lane 3, Louise Liborjussen of Denmark. 4, Rebecca Luoto, Finland. 5, Britta Rannamets of Estonia. Lane 6, Brynhild Johannessen, Faroe Islands.
Denmark. Lane 4, Rebecca Luoto, Finland. On lane 5, Britta Rannamets, Estonia. And on lane 6, Brynhild Johannessen, Faroe Islands.
Fastest entry time here in this second heat is 27.49 seconds. Liborjussen of Denmark in lane 3. You'll be expected to do just under 27 seconds to be in for a medal shot in this 50 meters freestyle. 27.6 seconds, so that's 100 of a second slower than her entry time. I don't expect 27 6 to be fast enough for a medal. 2 fastest entry times, 26.6 and 26.7 seconds, Estonia and Denmark.
And on lane 6, Siri Ainö, Finland.
And we're off. 50 meters freestyle. 26 seconds. How many of these girls are capable of that tonight? There's nothing in it right now. It's going to be all about the finish. Who gets the hand on the wall first? Looks like Denmark. Lane number 4. 26.78, lane 3. Estonia with 26.99 second. Third place going to Denmark also with 27.14 seconds. Rebecca Jacobsen. So Johanne Hingeberg winning with Kerttu Kaari second and Rebecca Jacobsen taking third.
Estonia. On lane 3, Brian Rasmus Lukene, Estonia. And on lane 4.
So the boys 50 meters freestyle, strangely enough, only 9 swimmers entered in the 50 meters freestyle. I must say, I'm quite happy with that. The focus is on the longer events, as it should, I think, in this age group. Sweden takes this first heat, 25.44 second. Anton Milleri of Sweden. Entry time of 26.32, so that's quite an improvement in a 50 meter. Almost a full second. Heat number 2 now. So
Lane 1, Alexander Kisletsin, Finland.
the winner of the 100 meter this morning, William Brock, is in lane 4. He doesn't have the fastest entry time. That belongs to Felix Lund of Denmark, 24.17. Felix was second this morning, a full second behind William in the 100 meters. But this is the 50. So it's all about opening speed and maintaining it. We expect this to be between lane 3 and 4. Felix Lund, William Texter Brock, both guys from Denmark. It's nothing in it at the 25 meters. Well, we would expect William to be stronger at the finish, since he did win that 100, and he really does. 24.56 seconds. So just off his entry time, but he shouldn't feel too bad about that. I mean, it is a gold medal. Felix Lund is a full half a second off his entry time. The medal ceremony for the girls 50 meters freestyle, and after that we only have one or two events left, 100 fly for girls and boys, before we move on to the last event of the evening, the 4x100 meters freestyle for girls and boys. the 50 meters freestyle for girls. So we are looking at Johanne Hingebjerg of Denmark, Kerttu Kari of Estonia, and Rebecca Jacobsen also of Denmark.
Welcome to the medal ceremony of event 17, 50-meter freestyle for women. The medals will be handed by Johannes Afløfte, head coach of the Faroese team and also head coach of the swimming club in Torshavn. Bronze medal, third place, go to Rebecca A. Jacobsen, Denmark. Second place and silver medal goes to Kerttu Kari from Estonia.
Denmark in third, Estonia in second, and Johanne Hingebjerg of Denmark taking the gold medal. She did also win the 100 meter this morning in a personal best time of 58.1 seconds. So I suspect Johanne is quite happy today. Så står vi her igen, Johanne. 100 meter i morges, det var jo meget godt. Er du glad for den her 50 meter?
Ja, jeg er meget tilfreds. Det var lige 300 del op her, men det er fra kun 2 uger siden, så jeg er meget glad.
Ja, du var jo ikke lige... Altså, ja, det var jo tæt altså, i tilmeldingstiderne. Du var ikke favorit til at vinde den.
Jeg fokuserede bare meget på mig selv, og så tænkte jeg bare, at de sidste 10 meter kunne jeg se lidt, og så prøvede jeg mig hen.
Det var tydeligt at se, at igen afslutningen, altså meget smart, rigtig flot svømmet. Tillykke.
Tak.
Jeg går ud fra, at du svømmer holdgøb her nu, 4x100 fri. Tager du første turen?
Ja, det gør jeg.
Og så får vi en 57'er at se nu her.
Måske. Ja.
Er det det, man drømmer om?
Ja, det kunne være meget fedt. Jeg svømmede også lige rimelig godt i holdkampen i morges, så nu er det lige 3. gang i dag.
Ja, måske er du træt, måske ikke. Det er spørgsmål om at ride på bølgen.
Ja, det vil jeg gøre.
Altså 2/10 af tiden fra i morges, og så har vi 57 ned.
Ja, det kunne være fedt.
Held og lykke med det.
Tak.
Welcome to the medal ceremony of the event 18, 50-meter freestyle.
So Hingebjerg, very satisfied with her 50 meters freestyle. Focusing on that last 10 meters, and it proved to be enough to take that gold medal, even though she was not the favorite to win it. The boys, the medal ceremony for the boys 50 meters freestyle, with Denmark taking gold and silver, with Estonia taking third place. William Brock, also winner this morning of the 100 meter So 2 gold medals in the sprint freestyle for him today, as did his Danish teammate on the girls' side.
And now we ask the swimmers for the next event, 100 butterfly for women, to make ready for march.
Så vi står her igen, William. Er vi lidt mere glade for 50 meter?
Den var lidt bedre end 100 meter, føler jeg, men desværre så kørte jeg lidt sådan som et udlæg til 100 meter. Så det vil jeg prøve at se, om jeg kan gå ned og replikere ned på min 100 meter fri bagefter. Cirka samme tempo og pace også. Og frekvens endda også. Den var ret lav min frekvens på 50 meter, så jeg er ret tilfreds med den tid, jeg gik i forhold til frekvensen.
Du var jo ikke favorit til at vinde den. Altså Felix havde en klart bedre tilmeldingstid, men du var tydeligvis meget, meget bedre på den anden 25 i den her 50 meter. Så hvis du tager det med dig nu her, jeg går ud fra, at du starter på holdkappen.
Felix han er faktisk etter på holdkappen, jeg er 2'er, så jeg får en flyvende start igen, så må jeg lige se, om jeg kan komme lidt hurtigere afsted. Men i forhold til det med Felix, jeg havde bare en hurtig start. Jeg kom hurtigt ud i forhold til Felix, så jeg tror, det var det, der ligesom gjorde, at jeg valgte 50 meteren.
Vi håber, at du formår at komme under de der 53 her nu i holdkappen. Igen, tillykke.
Tak skal du have.
So William Brock of Denmark taking the 100 meter this morning and now the 50 meter tonight. Quite happy about his 50 meter. He was not so satisfied this morning after the 100. He was hoping to do a little bit better, but this he has felt more like an opening. He has the 4x100 meters free relay now in just under 20 minutes, and hoping to do better than he did this morning. We are on our way in the event 1900 butterfly for girls. 2 heats. It's 3 swimmers in the first heat. It's an all Estonian heat. Diana, Brita and Garita, all 3 girls of Estonia. With lane 3 slightly ahead of lane 4. Brita, she has an entry time of 1:09.1. We don't expect these 3 girls to threaten the medal winners. It's too big a difference in the entry times if we compare them. The girls here in the second heat with 1:02 and 1:03, the first 3 swimmers. Denmark and Finland. Julie Svensson of Denmark in 1:02.6 seconds. She did 1:02.4, I think, this morning in the relay. So she will look and she will hope to do something like that tonight in this 100 butterfly. Then we have the 2 Finnish swimmers, 1:03.9, only 5/100ths of a second separating them on paper. But it will all be decided in the pool, of course. Estonian girl Laura Valdma in lane 1, entry time of 1:08.2. She will be looking to improve that by 4 or 5 seconds to be in the race for the medal. Lane 5 is Linnea Persson of Sweden with an entry time of 1:05.75. Not so far off the pace of the Finnish swimmers. So if she can improve a little bit, she could take a medal in this race. All eyes on lane 3, Julia Svensson. Looks like a very controlled, easy first 50 for Svensson. Looking very smooth in this first 50, turning at 59.57 seconds. And as we have seen so many times this morning, it's all about the second 50. Putting under pressure now, Svensson in the lead. But the Finnish swimmer on lane 4 has not given up yet. And it does go to Sweden, no, to Finland, sorry. Finland taking the gold medal. Annina Kallio of Finland, 1:03.37 seconds. It's a very good race of the Finnish girl, improving on her entry time by half a second and taking the gold medal. I'm here with the Finnish coach. Did you? I mean, obviously you're happy with that time.
Of course, yeah.
Half a second off the PB and a gold medal for Finland.
It was just PB.
Okay.
We had
so you have another
national age group championship. Yeah.
But still a really good race and a little bit stronger at the finish than we see some of the girls do. We have seen many fast openings in the 50s. Have you talked about that?
Yeah. A little bit. We have talked about it last 2 years, and sometimes they remember, sometimes not.
Exactly. Well, it proved to be enough this time. Congratulations, man. Gold for Finland in the 100 meters butterfly for girls. We will move on to the boys. Also 2 heats, 3 swimmers in the first heat. Estonia, Sweden, and again Estonia. Robin Björklund with the fastest entry time of 1:00.23 seconds. And it is Björklund who opens this first 100, the first 50, sorry, with 27.68 seconds. That's a fast opening. Let's see if Robin can back it up here on this second 50. Still looking really strong. He's one of the younger guys in this event, born in 2002. A prospect for sure. I mean, a very interesting butterflyer. Looks really good here in the last 10 meters, even after that fast opening. And he dips under the minute, 59.31 seconds. Really good swimming here in the first heat of the boys 100 butterfly. Robin Björklund of Sweden, 59.31 seconds. But how far will that take him in these competitions? We have 5 swimmers here in this second heat, with the fastest entry times being down at 58.15 seconds. Estonia's Alex Atiainen. 3 guys on 58 seconds here in the entry times, but that's only on paper. It's all about what you can do on the day in the pool.
And now we welcome for the heat 2 of the men's 100-meter butterfly. Lane 1, Alexander Kiziltsin, Finland. On lane 2, Mark Soltsa, Estonia. On lane 3, Alex Apiainen, Estonia. On lane 4,
Standing here next to the Swedish swimmers, are very, very happy, Robin Björklund, for that after that 100 butterfly, as he should be. And now he can stand here and watch this second heat and hope for the best. And we're off. Lane number 3, Alex Atiainen of Estonia, fastest entry time of 58.15 seconds. Denmark's Niklas Petersen in lane number 4. A little bit more cautious on the opening in the first 50 for the Dane. As we saw this morning in the medley relay, the Dane not opening too hard, taking it home really hard. The Estonian swimmer first at the 50 with 26.64 seconds, with the Dane almost a full second behind. But it's all about this second 50, and the Dane has already caught most of that advantage. It's going to be down to these last 15 meters. The Estonian just ahead, tightening up a little bit now here at the end, but so does the Danish swimmer. It's going to be down to the touch. And I think Estonia takes it. It does. 57.57 seconds. And the Danish swimmers 57.85 seconds. Really fast. And the young Robin Björklund from the first heat takes the bronze medal with a really fast personal best time. So a bronze medal from heat 1 again. And again, it's a Swedish swimmer.
after the medal ceremony, this ceremony for the butterfly for women and also for the butterfly for men, there will be a short break. Julie from Denmark til medaljeceremoni.
Yeah, his entry time was...
yeah, that's great.
So this leaves us with the medal ceremony for the girls and boys in the 100-meter butterfly, before we have a short break of 10 or maybe 15 minutes so that swimmers can relax a little bit before the relays 4x100 meters freestyle, boys and girls.
Welcome to the medal ceremony.
Medal ceremony, girls 100 meters butterfly. This time gold and bronze for Finland, with Denmark taking the second place.
Forman of swimming club in Torshavn, Havnarskyfjell. Bronze medal goes to Siri Auvinen from Finland. Silver medal number 2, Julie Krøyer Svendsen, Denmark. Gold medal, Nordic age group champion in 2017, Anina Kallio, Finland.
So as we hear the national anthem of Finland, celebrating Anina Kallio's gold medal in the girls 100 meters butterfly, 103.37 seconds. We will try and see if we can get a comment from Anina. So I'm here with the gold medal winner in the 100 meters butterfly for girls, Anina Kallio. I have been waiting for this gold medal for Finland. Your first 50, 29.8 seconds, a little bit slower than Julie of Denmark, but a really good, strong second 50. You were stronger on this second 50. Is this something you have been talking about with your coach, to be a little bit stronger here on the second 50?
It's a great time, and
is it your best time?
no, I think little slower. Yeah.
But anyway, is this the first gold medal for Finland? I think so. Yeah. So very good. Good job. Congratulations.
Thank you.
So Anina Kallio taking the first gold medal at these championships for Finland. We move on. She says it's not quite her best time. To look at her entry time was 103.91, but they did have Finnish championships, so I think it was just after the entry times were sent in here. So she's probably just off her PB. The boys 100 meters butterfly, Robin Björklund of Sweden, the surprise bronze medalist from Heat 1 with 59.31 second. Niklas Östman Pedersen of Denmark taking silver, 57.85. And Estonia, Alex Attiainen, 57.57 second, taking the gold medal.
Be a break of 15 minutes. 15 minutes, you start again. Or 19, 15.
So I'm here with So we have here the gold medal winner in the boys 100 butterfly, Alex Satyainen. 57.57 seconds. That's a personal best time.
Yeah, it's very good time. For me.
You opened very hard, 26.64. That was the plan?
Yeah, but my previous personal best, first 50 meter was 26.8 maybe, and now is the very best time.
Okay, so this time you are much stronger on the second 50.
Yeah. So
we've seen that this morning, that many swimmers have a really fast opening and then dying hard on those last 25 meters. But you were a little bit smarter this time.
Yeah.
Well, are you doing the relay also, the 4x100? Okay, so I'll leave you to get some rest, and congratulations.
Thank you.
So Estonia's gold medal winner, Alex Attiainen, quite happy about his time. Being a little bit more clever this time, we're opening with 26.6 seconds. He improves on his previous best 100 meter time with almost a full second, I think it was. Okay, just over half a second, but as he explained, this time opening just slightly faster than his previous best, and being much stronger on the second 50, which always pays off. We have a short break here now. We'll be back in 10-12 minutes with the girls 4x100 freestyle relay. back here poolside in Paul's hut in our Faroe Islands for these two last events this evening. We start with the girls, 4x100 meters freestyle. We have in lane 1 Estonia, in lane 2 the Faroe Islands, lane 3 Denmark, lane 4 Finland, and in lane 5 Sweden. So 5 teams in this 4x100 meters freestyle for girls. So smart person's money would be on the Danish team to take this gold medal. If we look at the results this morning in the 100 meters freestyle for girls, if you look at top 5, 4 of those girls are from Denmark. So this should be, I mean, only a takeover gone wrong should really rob them from this gold medal. So this is going to be a battle for a second and third spot. Nobody really should be able to threaten the Danish girls in this 4x100 freestyle for girls. So it will be a battle between the other 4 teams in this final. Estonia in lane 1, Faroes in lane 2, Denmark, the clear favorites to take this one on lane 3, Finland in lane 4, and Sweden in lane 5. I expect the battle between second and third is going to be in lane 4 and 5, Finland and Sweden, but the other teams are more than welcome to prove me wrong. And we're ready. On the starters' orders. Denmark leading off with a really strong girl. Expect them to take it away right away. Is already in the lead. Estonia probably the biggest competitor at this moment, going out really hard. But this surely is all about Denmark, this race. Estonia taking it in 27.9 at the turn, 28.0 for the Danish girl. But expect the Danish girl to be really strong at the second 50, finishing around 30 seconds. So it's Denmark leading, Estonia in second, and then a slight lead for the Swedes over the finish for the third spot. Julia taking it over now for Denmark, and the Danes take the first 100 in 58.31 seconds. Very fast first leg for the Estonians in 58.71 seconds. I guess you'll be quite happy about that. It is Denmark in 1, Sweden, no, it's Denmark first, Estonia second, and then Finland in bronze position at this moment. A little bit surprising to see Sweden trailing so much after Estonia and Finland. Denmark now clearly ahead, and I guess this Estonians are trying to prove me wrong from suggesting that this was going to be a battle between Finland and Sweden for second and third. But the Estonian girls are, at this point, 2 full seconds ahead of the Finnish girls. But do they have all 4 swimmers for this event? That's the question. Still just under 2 seconds in it, but the Finnish team not giving up the fight on the Estonian. Estonia actually gaining a little bit of ground of Denmark. So are we going to see an upset here? That would be very surprising. I did not see this one coming, but Estonia has actually gained a little bit of ground on Denmark here going into this 4th leg. Finland only 1 second behind Estonia at this point. So it all comes down to this last 100 meters. Estonia against Finland. They are not going to catch the Danish girl. She's too far ahead. But it looks like Finland just might take this one from the Estonian girl. Estonia still in the lead of the Finnish girls, but only by 0.3 of a second. This is going to be down to the last 25 meters. How expensive was that first 50 for Finland? I don't know. Estonian girl seems to be struggling a bit now, and Finland gaining ground, maybe taking over. Denmark takes the gold. There was never any doubt. And Finland takes the second place, 4:01.60 seconds. Estonia, 4:01.99 seconds. Sweden, surprisingly, down in 4th position, 4:05.88 seconds. Denmark gold, silver goes to Finland, and the bronze medal goes to Estonia. Only one event remaining this evening. It's the boys 4x100 freestyle. This could prove to be quite a challenge for Denmark. This 4x100 freestyle relay. The Estonian sprinters are looking really strong. We've just seen the girls threatening for a second place, and for a while also the gold medal. And the boys have seem like they are a little bit stronger. So let's see what's going to happen here. Denmark in lane 3 and Estonia in lane number 5 in this one. Faroe Islands lane 1, Sweden lane 2, Denmark lane 3, Finland lane 4, and Estonia in lane number 5. Would be a very welcome gold medal for Estonia in this event. To have the strength and depth to tip off Denmark from the first place here. So Denmark did have gold and silver in the 100 meters freestyle, I think it was. At least in the 50 they had first and second. But did they have the depth here in 4x100? Faroes in 1, Sweden in 2, Denmark lane 3, Finland in lane 4, and Estonia in lane 5. The Danes, their first swimmer is the guy who got second place in the 50 meters. So we expect him to have a lot of speed. But it is the Estonian team that's in the lead here, the first 50. Turning at 26.16 seconds, 0.2 of a second ahead of Denmark. But what have they got in this second 50? The Danish swimmer pulling ahead now, as we have seen the whole day. Being stronger, closing the race. 54.14 second for Denmark. Estonia 55.30. Denmark's strongest swimmer here now, taking off the Danish team, taking them in a bigger lead. He won the 50 meters freestyle this evening. He won the 100 meters this morning. Way ahead. They already built up a lead of over 2 seconds. So, William Brock of Denmark building up a huge lead for Denmark. Finishing up these first 200 meters in 1 minute 47.5 seconds. And now we have Sweden in second place. Estonia in third, 3 full seconds behind Denmark. That should be too much to catch up. 3 seconds. The Danes expanding their lead, 3.5 seconds now after the first 50 meters there on the third leg. The Swedes still in second position, just ahead of the Estonians. They're not going to take this away from Denmark now. 4.6 seconds ahead. Nobody is going to catch Denmark. It's going to be between Sweden and Estonia, the battle for the minor places. Really good sprint technique here of the Estonian swimmer, as he takes over second place from the Swedes. But has he got the stamina to stay ahead? He is just under half a meter ahead now with 15 meters to go. It's Denmark, Estonia, and then Sweden. Sweden trying to catch up with the Estonians. But he was too strong. So Denmark taking this one, 5 seconds ahead of Estonia. Denmark 36.50, Estonia 341.14, Sweden 341.75. So the Danes proving to be much too strong for the other teams. But this concludes this second session of swimming. We still have the medal ceremony. Denmark taking again both relays, girls and boys, 4x100 meters freestyle.
ceremony.
Saakohan toinen nyt mennäkään?
And the medal ceremony for women's 4x100 relay. The medals will be handed by June Jonsvaldsdotter from the Faroe. And bronze medal. Third place, the Estonian team from Estonia. Melissa Fidel, Laurika Lind, and Helena Heino. In second place, silver medals. Finland. And the winners are Alina Kallio, Rebecca Ruto, Emma Uskula, and Siri Aideo. Gold medal, the Nordic Age Group Champions, 2017, the 4x100 freestyle relay for women, is Denmark. Johanna Wiggebjerg, Julie Krøyer Svendsen, Caroline Sørensen, Leia Louise Thompson.
Denmark taking this 4x100 meters freestyle for girls. Bedst når det gælder, ja. Du havde 58,8 i morges, ikke også, på andenpladsen. Men det er om at være bedst, når det gælder, ikke også? Ellers meget stabile, gode tider. Er vi glade for det her?
Ja.
Vi afslutter en meget god dag for Danmark. Altså, I vinder næsten alt. Jeg går ud fra, at I er meget glade i den danske lejr.
Ja, meget.
Vi glæder os til at se noget mere hurtig svømning i morgen. Tillykke.
Tak.
So the Danish girls dominating this 4x100 freestyle. 3 seconds ahead of Finland. And the boys. Sweden, Estonia, and Denmark winning this 4x100 meters freestyle.
In second place with the silver medals came from Estonia. Alex Apianen, Odo Karisma, Mark Souza, Mateus Bilbao. And gold medal, Nordic age group champions, 2017, is Denmark. Swimmers from Denmark are Felix, Liam Christopher, Lukas Olsvøk, og Christopher og Andersen.
Ja. I bliver bare ved. 4x100 fri. Der var aldrig nogen tvivl. Jeg drillede Thomas Stubb en lille smule og sagde, at Estonia var meget hurtig, og det ville måske slå jer på den her 4x100. Var I nogensinde i tvivl om, at I kunne vinde det her?
Altså, vi sagde til os selv, at vi skulle ud og vinde den her holdkamp, og vi satte os det mål, at vi skulle vinde den her. Så.
Har I set jeres splittider?
Ja.
Felix 54-1.
Ja.
Og William 53-3.
Ja.
Når vi tænker over, at vi står faktisk og mangler et afsvømningsbassin, så kan I ikke være utilfreds med de her tider alligevel, er I det?
Nej, altså jeg føler selv, så nu har jeg sagt et par gange, at jeg gerne vil ned på de 52, men Jasper, du siger, at det er måske lidt svært at komme ned, når man ikke lige kan få lavet noget afsvømning og få syre noget.
Så meget pæn, stabil svømning. Lukas 53-6, det er man vel glad for.
Ja, det er rigtig godt, synes jeg. Ja. Efter, jeg havde lige en times pause mellem mine 4 medley, så jeg var bare helt klar til den.
Tillykke, drenge, og vi glæder os til at se noget hurtig svømning i morgen. Tak. So that rounds up this evening's session. Denmark finishing off strong as they did this morning by winning both relays. We'll be back tomorrow with more, hopefully, fast swimming. Good night.
Just in case. Fina grejer.